Maybe you psychoanalyze other people so much because you yourself have been forced to have to over-explain yourself for so many years that you feel like you don't understand why other people do what they do. So maybe if you come up with an explanation, that could give you an excuse to either continuing talking to people who you're incompatible with or to continue judging people that you don't really know their story. And in either case, really all you're doing is just exacerbating the trauma or the experiences that you had where you had to continue to constantly over-explain yourself because people were making it a point to misunderstand you. And so maybe you don't understand why other people do the things that they do, not only because maybe you have trauma or a condition that makes you feel like you have to overanalyze people because maybe you've been taught to mask, but also because you're confused as to why other people don't overextend themselves, overexplain themselves, or people please all the time while you do that. When in reality, yes, they might be somebody who's avoidant, but there's also a really good chance that there's somebody who's either in therapy or realizes that maybe they just feel like they don't have to explain themselves or constantly self-abandon at the expense of other people's comfort, which can be really upsetting. And the best thing that we can do about this is just try to understand why we're constantly overextending ourselves, why we're constantly overexplaining ourselves, and why we're constantly overanalyzing other people, as well as overanalyzing every little aspect about ourselves and then critiquing everything and thinking that we should be perfect instead of recognizing that sometimes people and ourselves are just human and there's not always an explanation. And that's going to take some self-reflection around thinking about what your narratives, thoughts, beliefs, and patterns are about yourself, the world, other people, figuring out which thoughts, beliefs, narratives, and patterns are serving you, which ones are outdated, and doing things to slowly but surely update the ones that are no longer serving you. All the while trying to break down the shame that you might feel towards yourself through parts work and understanding that you're a human and trying to humanize yourself and other people. Oh, and nervous system regulation. I cannot recommend that enough. Anyway, I hope that helps at least one person. My name's Sarah. I'm your favorite self-experimenting coach or companion, and I help get people reacquainted with who they most authentically are. You're an amazing person, and I hope you had the best day.